Yeah, girl, you got this.
Okay, I'm Shelby Robbins, and my poem is it's kind of all over the place, so you're gonna have to bear with me and try to stay along. And it's called "I Want to Write." I want to write. My mind is at full capacity, with thoughts like race cars longing to speed to the finish line at the end of my page. I'm going to write a story. Not so much a story as a whole bunch of words jumbled together like a juicy bowl of fruit salad. I'm going to write about fruit and how its natural sweetness is like the natural beauty of every oblivious girl who refuses to accept it. I'm going to write about beauty and how you see that girl with stringy hair and baggy clothes, her eyes low to the floor, and you give her a rate of a 2.8, but that girl is a dime. She has created her whole new species of beautiful. You're just too blind to see it. Your default mode is judgmental, and you can't bear to see past appearances that don't even matter. Beauty, real beauty, should only be allowed to be seen by the mind instead of the eyes because the eyes mistreat it, like a broken toy. I'm going to write about toys and how guys don't quite seem to know the definition of one. I'm sorry, sir. I am a girl, not a toy. I am not something to be played with. How would you feel if I made you my boy toy? Do you even know what a feeling is? I'm going to write about feelings and how I'm 99.275% positive that they are the most bipolar thing to ever come into existence. You can go from mad to sad to relieved to excited to shy to confused to constipated to lonely to jealous to nervous, and pretty soon you don't even know what you are. 1 minute, you can be cheeky, on your tiptoes happy, and then be crushed down, plummeting 2,050 feet below sea level because of one stupid comment. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Okay, let's be honest, people, that's the worst lie ever told. But you can also use those stones to build up a structure called confidence. On the other hand, you could be an avalanche, having such a severe meltdown that you're sure you will never overcome. And then your whole world is shifted by his smile. I'm going to write about smiles and how they are experts at hide and go seek. Behind them lies the hidden secrets and scars from deep down within a person, as if they want to surface but don't have an ounce of courage to do so, or don't even know how. They are scared to reveal themselves to the one saying, "Ready or not, here I come." Scars, scars, that one scar that one boy left on my past. The wounds that he tore so deep into my flesh. The tiny beats in my heart he still carries around with him. Everywhere he goes. To the store, through his living room, around the basketball court, down the school hallways where his shoulder brushes mine, and he can barely stifle a quick glance or slight nod. Does he know how he makes me feel? Does he realize that I've shed one too many tears over him? How he acts like I don't exist? Our unbreakable friendship, just a lie. It's just a dream. I'm going to write about dreams and how I'm completely dumbfounded by the power of our brains to take us to faraway lands when our eyelids lay to rest. Familiar faces and unfamiliar places, down roads not even on the map, where your school secretary is an undercover terrorist, and you suddenly become Hannah Montana's sidekick. Or when a lava monster chooses you to be burnt to a crisp, like an egg in a frying pan. Or my personal favorite, when one of your classmates turns out to be a caveman and steals the virginity of your young lips. All legit dreams, by the way. None of these things belong in the real world, but when you cage them in the walls of your mind, they somehow make sense. And then there's that one dream. That one dream strong enough to break down those walls and come into your life, shaping you into the individual you crave to be. I'm going to write about craving food, but only because I've hit a whole new level of hungry right now. My stomach is churning and howling and growling like loud, booming rolls of thunder. I'm going to write about thunder and lightning and stars and clouds and how they look like jumbo marshmallows in the sky. But then I'm going to erase that because it's too cliche. I'm going to write about cliches and fake people. And seriously, what are you trying to prove, people? That you're good at pretending? Well, congratulations. I remember when I was 4. I was like the queen of all the lands, ruling the seas and the trees and each scurrying little creature. Kind of like you. All you pretend to be is royal. Like you're higher and more elite than the rest of the equal individuals. Cough, cough, equal individuals. Nice act, sweetheart, but no one's buying it. Someday you will trip over your little stage of lies. Dr. Seuss never lied, you know. What he said is true. There's no one that is youer than you. I'm going to write about music and how it's my natural painkiller. Each note a gift, each melody a remedy, yet a drug. Don't do drugs, guys. I'm going to write about time and how we once called today the future and it will soon become the past. So make every second count. I'm going to write about my Savior, Jesus Christ, the Creator, and how through Him all things are possible, including writing. I'm going to write about how annoying it's getting to keep writing. I'm going to write, but I'm going to keep writing anyways. I'm going to write about movies and books and frogs and mermaids and princesses and chocolate and basketball and the beach and college and running and nail polishes and hazel eyes and kissable lips and cats and candy and Channing Tatum because he might as well be candy. Because have you seen that fine-looking creature? And swords and roses and hearts and lending a hand and brains and technology and coffee and hats and gloves and lemonade and sweatpants and colors and buttons and water and magic and smurfs and lights and medicine and unicorns and holding hands and arrows and lizards and lipstick and sturdy tables and broken chairs, disfigured shapes, crooked lines, empty words, moms, dads, brothers, sisters, math, science, superheroes like Spider-Man, and kitchens and bathrooms and toilets and poop! My pencil broke.